Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Derby, Kansas for tonight's Jayhawk Collegiate League ball game between your Derby Twins and the visiting Kingman Islanders. This is Jeff Wells, Mike's side here. We'll try to call the play-by-play. Hope you can hear me okay, and I'm not too loud, but I just wanted to, if you do have any problems hearing something or something's wrong with the broadcast, to let me know by texting me at my cell phone number, which is 316-992-3623, or any comments you have about the broadcast, about the Twins, or anything else revolving around baseball or human interest. We can sure talk about a lot of things tonight. The Twins are coming off a sweep of the last two games of the Wichita Dirtbags and open a two-game series tonight against the Kingman Oilers, or not Oilers, Kingman Islanders. And who run a 4-2 record in this young Jayhawk season. The Twins they've been rained out a couple times this season now. I believe we are 6-4. I'm right there. Double check it.
No, it's 78, and he's interested.
Nice night tonight, not quite as hot as it was last night. The temperature's probably in the low 90s. I don't know that we'll get any rain tonight like we did toward the tail end of last night. Boy, that was quite a storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Derby Twins wish you a pleasant evening and welcome you to Panther Field for tonight's Jayhawk League contest.
We're also
It's a special opener against the visiting Kingman Islanders.
with the left field light tower, which is only good for a couple hours.
Tonight's game is sponsored by JC Construction and Roofing. JC Construction and Roofing has been Derby family owned since 2010.
Sometimes
They
that
can
takes a
help
little
with
while
any
to just order a
air
couple days.
conditioning or construction
We'll get by tonight.
projects. JC Construction and Roofing is licensed, insured, and
And
accredited. Call 316-558-7676 for a free
We'll
estimate.
start with the
The Twins extend our thanks to JC
Kingman
Construction and
Islanders.
Roofing for their sponsorship of tonight's contest at Derby Twins Baseball.
leading off will be their shortstop, number
Tonight's
27,
umpire
Ben
sponsor is
Wallachek.
Rael Hodgson, a second-generation State Farm Insurance agent for over 25 years.
Gavin
Visit her for auto, home, renters, life, or business insurance. Local State Farm agent Rael Hodgson is located at 17
batting
Kennings
third,
Madison.
the third baseman,
Like
number
every day,
12,
State
Nolan
Farm is there.
Friend. Hitting fourth, the catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 40, Luke Blake. Hitting sixth, the center fielder, number 33, Carter Helm. Hitting seventh, the second baseman, number 1, striker, Hockey. Hake, we'll figure it out. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 24, Kyle Reese. And hitting ninth, the pitcher, and also the designated hitter, number 30, left-hander, Lane Ross. Now here's your lineup tonight for the Derby Twins. We got a few guys limping around a little bit that probably won't play tonight. A couple guys under the weather a little bit, but we'll still give it a go and see if we can pull out a victory here. Leading off in left field will be number 2, Tyler Otts. Batting second, center fielder, number 9, Makani Navarro. Batting third, the right fielder, number 21, Braden Luthart. Hitting fourth tonight at third base, number 14, Holden Pantier, excuse me. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Mitchell Birdsall. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 15, Richard Gutierrez. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 8, Kyler Warren. Batting eighth and catching tonight, number 11, Matthew Buffington. And batting ninth at second base, number 3, Arlen Ferraro. Starting pitcher for the Twins tonight from Cuesta Junior College in California, number 32, Lucas Ward. So we're having a meeting at home plate between the two coaches going over the ground rules. Looks like our officials for tonight is Tyler Wilson behind
Ladies and
home
gentlemen,
plate.
please extend a warm Derby Twin welcome to Jalen Connor, who will throw out our first pitch tonight.
We got a first pitch
Jalen is the
tonight.
daughter of
It's gonna
Jason
be
Connor,
our sponsor
owner of
of our
JC
game,
Construction and
JC
Roofing.
Construction
She'll
and
be a
Roofing,
freshman in
local
high school next year and plans to go into
construction
accounting and
organization
business
here in Derby.
management.
Does a
She
really
enjoys
good
swimming,
job.
cooking, and horseback
It's gonna
riding.
be Jalen Connor was gonna throw out her first pitch. She's the daughter of Jason Connor, the owner of JC Construction. She'll be a freshman at Derby High School next year and plans to go into accounting and business management. She's going to swimming, cooking, and horseback riding. We are ready for your first pitch, and there it goes, and strike right to Hayden, or Holden Pantier. I'll get it right here before we start. Apologize for that, Mr. and Mrs. Pantier, but I will get it right. So next order of business will be the national anthem. It'll be covered up in just...
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America, along with those men and women serving our nation.
A couple minutes.
The national anthem is sponsored by ICT Insurance Group. ICT Insurance doesn't believe in a one-size-fits-all approach to insurance. They will help find coverage that fits your needs. Contact ICT Insurance at www.ictinsurance.com or call 316-440-6111.
Gold and red. And here is your national anthem. Okay, we're ready to play baseball here at Panther Field. Nice home crowd filtering in. It's not quite as hot as it was last night. Last night was in the upper 90s, close to 100 degrees.
Tonight's starting lineup is sponsored by
Nice
ICI Insurance, located at 1259 North Ring Road in Derby. ICI Insurance is a highly experienced and trustworthy independent insurance agency that stretches back more than 135 years.
About 320 down the left field line here in Derby. About 335, 340 to left center, and
And now the starting
375
lineup
to
for your
straight
Derby
center field
Twins.
with a little bit of a taller fence out there.
The
Right
left fielder number 2,
Right
Tyler
center alley
Potts.
is short at 339.
At center field, number 9,
down to
McConney
310
Navarro.
And the right field line.
At right field, number 21,
As you can see
Braden
on the
Lucar.
video,
At third base, number 14, Holden Pantier.
so the sun is
The
shining
first baseman,
brightly.
number 10,
There's
Mitchell
some high clouds
Birdsall.
around the area, not many.
The designated
It'll be
hitter, number
Good
15,
evening
Richard
for baseball, and
Ruderett.
hopefully a good evening for the Twins.
The shortstop, number 8, Kyler Warren.
We will set the Twins defensively for
At
tonight.
catcher, number
First
11,
baseman,
Matthew
Mitchell
Luffington.
Birdsall.
At second base,
is
number
Darwin
3,
Ferrara.
Darwin Ferreira.
The shortstop
And the
is
starting
Tyler
pitcher
Ward
for
tonight,
Northern
and at
Twins, number
third,
33,
Holden
Lucas
Pantier.
Moore.
In left field, Tyler Rotz. In center field, McConney Navarro.
Clubs are coached by
and in
Colton
right
Flax,
field, Braden
assisted by Caleb Coates and Andrew Grieve, and
Tonight,
generally managed by
Kathy
Jeff
Buffington,
Wells.
and on the mound,
Starting
Lucas
lineup for
Ward,
the Kingman
pride
Islanders.
of
Batting
Preston
first, number
College.
27, Bill Wallachek. Batting second, number 20, Gavin Jurovich. Batting third at third place, number 12, Norman Fred. The catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn. At first base, number 40, Luke Clayton. At center field, number 33, Carter Helm. The second
If you
base,
have any
number 1,
comments on
Striker
tonight's
Pete.
game, or
At right
just
field,
want to
number
know
24,
something
Kyle
about Derby
Pierce.
Twins or
And the starting
Kansas
pitcher
or
and the
Derby,
designated hitter, number 30, Lane
or
Rolls.
baseball in general, share a little knowledge.
Leading off for the Kingman Islanders, the shortstop, number 27,
Text
Ben
and-
Wallachek.
Share yourself with us, tell us if we're too loud or not loud enough, or we go down. Sometimes we don't know if we're off the air. But, my number's 316-992-2929. 3623. So we're off and running here and stepping in. First pitch in for a strike against Ben Wallachuk. Swing and a miss. Heading down the count 2-0. Line drive, base hit left field, and around first, making a wide turn, is Wallachuk for the first hit of the game, a line single to left field.
The left fielder, number 20, Gavin Jurovich.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number 20, Gavin Jurovich. Here's the first pitch in the dirt. Ball one. More into the stretch from the belt. And the pitch to one, a little high, maybe a tad inside, and it's ball two. Two balls, no strikes. And your pitch. Slam foul down the third baseline. And we'll go at 2-1. Twins trying to put together a 3-game win streak after losing 4 straight before coming into the last 2 games against the Dirtbags. 2 balls, 1 strike. Throw over to first base. The Wallachuk is back easily. I think one just let me know that he knows he's over there. There's the stretch. Here comes the pitch. In there for strike 2 was kind of a delayed call, but it was a curveball. It was about a letter high. 2-2. They would throw to first. Wallachuk on his belly back to first base. There's the stretch, and there goes the runner. Fouled back and out of play, and we'll do it again.
Oops. Canis Liquor.
I'd like to welcome all you families and coaches and friends listening into the Derby Twins. Here's the stretch from the belt, pitch, fouled back at home plate, and we'll do it again. Two and two. Yeah. Throw over to first base, Wallachuk back standing. Takes off the sign, now he's ready. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out swinging for the first out at the top of the first. Leading to coming up is Nolan Friend, the third baseman. He'll be a right-handed hitter
The
also.
third baseman, number 12, Nolan Friend.
Wallachuk leads away at first. Here's the first pitch, curveball, inside corner, strike 1. Right now, Luke's got that breaking pitch working for him over the plate. And here's the pitch, okay, ground ball, shortstop, over to second for 1, over to first, double play, and that's all for Kingman in the first inning. Kyler Warren to Ferrara to Birdsall at first for the Twin killing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to offer this quick
For
safety
Kingman,
reminder.
first inning.
Panther Field is located at the
No
busy
runs to
intersection
hit,
of Woodlawn and
no
Market
errors,
Streets.
Nobody left
Safety of our
off
patrons, we
after
ask you please
one
allow
half.
our players to retrieve all
Those
foul balls.
four with the Twins
Our
coming
foul, our
out.
foul ball sponsors tonight are Shelton Collision Repair, located at 325 West Patriot, right here in Derby. And K&S Liquor, located at 1821 East Madison, also right here in Derby.
He's in front of pitch and still on pitch.
Is that?
It says it's already front pitch, but I haven't put anything down.
He played good last. Lane Ross. Lane Ross.
Now batting for your Derby Twins, the left fielder number 2, Tyler Otts.
Here's leadoff hitter Tyler Ott standing in, number 2 on his goal over his Cardinal jersey, left-handed hitter. Going to Delta State next year as junior. Here's the first pitch from the left-hander. Here's a line drive left field. That ball's going to be down for a base hit. Rounding first is Otts off the first pitch. Base hit to left field. That's a good sign.
The center fielder, number 9, McConaughey Navarro.
Navarro. Left-handed hitter. First 3 hitters for the Twins will be left-handed hitters against left-handed pitching. That's interesting. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive that's going to be right at the left fielder, and he's going to make the play. And there's one out. Ball's hit well, just right at the left fielder. That brings up Braden Lukart, so we've had, this is the 3rd hitter, and we've had the first 2
The right fielder,
pitches of the
number
game
21,
hit by
Braden Lukart.
Lukart, a junior from Wichita State, out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the first pitch. That's a curveball that hangs inside for ball 1. Another curveball. This one hangs high. It's kind of a roundhouse type of curve. They're running up way up over the top and has not broke far enough down to be in the strike zone. So 2-0 on Lukart. And that ball, fastball inside. For ball 3. Holden Pantier is on deck.
Sound.
I know.
Well,
And there's a curveball in for strike.
there's a million pieces of glass out there. And we'll get a shot.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the stretch from the belt, and here comes the pitch. Curveball in for strike 2, and the count is full. Here, there goes the runner, and fouled off to the outside first base and down the right field line. Otts was off and moving.
Is there an electric
What?
outlet, is there an electric outlet close anywhere
think
over
so.
there?
No.
It's a good shop vac. You can pick it up.
Ball four. I don't know what you're saying.
See, we need a shop vac.
No, I don't have one.
So I'm afraid the kids go over there, they're gonna get it.
Well, then tell them to stay out of there.
Third
Number
baseman, number 14, Holden Pantier.
Third baseman, Holden Pantier, steps in with runners at first and second, and one out. Here's the stretch from the belt and the pitch. Curveball, outside, ball one. Chris, you can tell them to stay away from the people louder. Open that right field line. On the other side of the cage. Here's the stretch and the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball two. Twins have runners on first and second with one out here in the first. It'd be nice to put some of these on the board. Here's the stretch and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to 2-1. Leading the way at first is Lou Cart, and at second is Tyler Otts. Here they go. And here goes the throw. There's no throw to anybody, and it's a double steal by Otts and Lou Cart. Catcher.
The next solo base sponsor is Ron Paul of Northwestern Mutual. Office located at 1224 Southeast Lewis Drive in Mulvane, Kansas.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he walked it. So the bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Mitchell Birdsall. Mitchell playing first base tonight. Sophomore from the University of Kansas. Also catching.
First baseman, number 10, Mitchell Birdsall.
Right-handed hitter. One out. Bottom of the first. Here's the windup at first, Mr. Birdsall. Fastball in there for a strike. Sheikman's got a few pretty good arms. I'm not going to say this guy is probably one of them, but there's a line drive, base hit in the center field. Here comes the throw. Way over the counter. Catcher jumped up and caught it, but we do score a run. Twins being a little
Now
cautious
batting
on the
for
base.
the Twins.
Didn't advance as well
designated
as
hitter,
we could
number
have on
15,
that play.
Richard
Runners
Gutierrez.
on second, third, now with one out. Here's Richard Gutierrez, the designated hitter. Plays his college ball at Cochise, Arizona. Here comes the first pitch to Gutierrez. Curveball stays high, ball one. So the Twins break through first. And the bases are loaded. Meant to check his swing, but did go around, the umpire says, so it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Shakes off his pitch, catcher throws, and grounded foul over toward the Twins dugout. He's up at the flag now, not blowing hardly at all. The wind's dying down a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2. He's throwing that roundhouse curve, and he's throwing it into the bound. Mid-60s, I would say. Maybe a little bit less than that. Roundhouse curve means it breaks down and not across. Two pitch outside, ball 3, and you're going to full count. Still 1 out. Corner's pointing in a little bit. Shortstop and second baseman back for a possible double play. And he struck him out on a slow curveball. That'll bring 2 outs.
The shortstop,
And
number 8,
Kyler Warren.
Kyler Warren.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul just outside third base. That would have scored an easy 2 runs. Ball wouldn't foul by much.
We're going to adjust your sound at the next half.
Oh, 1-1. Outside ball 1. Sure, I'd like to get another couple runs out of this. Don't want to leave enough people on base to start the game. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short and first. Up with it. Going through the first. And he got him. That's all for the Twins. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to
3
support the
left.
Twins by stopping by our concession
After
stands tonight for a cold drink,
one,
grilled hot dog, hot or burger.
to
Refreshing
nothing.
snow cones
And
are
we'll be
always
right
$1.
back.
You'll find our Twin concession interns ready with all your ballpark favorites.
I get a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I think we're going to switch.
Check. Check. Check, check, check. Here we go, Jeff. All right, you're going to have to use this one. Check.
Check 1, check. A little bit loud. A little bit loud. Check 1, check. 1, check. Okay. Check 1. No. Check 1. Check. Trying a new mic here. I'm trying to get too much feedback in the previous mic. Check 1. Check. Test 1. Test 1. Yeah. There's a fly ball single to center field. to start the second inning. Having a little microphone problems here. That was Austin Lynn. Here's the pitch. And it's ball one. Here's Luke Clayton, the first baseman. Swing and a miss. Runner on first, and nobody out. Top of the second inning. Here's Ward's pitch. Nubbed off to the left side of home plate. Strike one. Still hear myself pretty loud. I'd like to, yeah. One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope, over to first base. Here's a windup pitch, and it stays high. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're adjusting microphones right now, and it's a little confusing, but we'll be with it in a second. Here's a curveball outside, and it goes full. 3-2. Left-handed hitter. Big boy playing first base. Here's the pitch. Oh! That was close, but it's ball 4. So that'll bring up Carter Helm. Helm's a right-handed hitter. The center fielder wearing number 33. Slightly open stance, right-handed hitter. Runners on first and second, and nobody out. First pitch. Yeah. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Lucas Ward looks into the signal, and he's got it. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 2. It's been one of the Twins' nemesis so far this season. It's just the base on balls. We've given way too many base on balls. There's a ground ball to first base. Tags first, and oh! The throw went to second. Birdsall got it on the hop, tagged first base, which takes the force off at second, and it looks like he made a decent throw to the shortstop, Warren, and it looked like he put on a tag, but the umpire said he was safe, so they got second and third and 1 out. And that brings up Striker Hake, the center fielder.
Second baseman number 1, Striker Hake.
Here's the stretch from the belt, and the first pitch drops in there for a strike, and it's always good for get strike 1 early. Lucas Ward looking in for a signal. He's got it into the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strikeout looked pretty good right here. Throw him a breaking ball that you can't hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out on a fastball on the outside part of the plate. That's 2 outs. And that brings up the right fielder, Kyle Reese. Reese wearing number 24, steps in from the right side. Lucas Ward looks in for a signal. He's got it into the stretch. Here comes his first pitch. Curveball dropped in there for a strike, and Lucas jumps ahead. In the stretch, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Here's another curveball. It stays inside for a ball. 1-1. Twins trying to get out of a little bit of a jam here in the top of the second inning. Ward looking in for his signal. He's got it. Here comes the pitch. Fouled straight back, and it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes, so he's still ahead in the count. And would like to keep it that way. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. Lucas Ward from Cuesta Community College on San Luis Obispo, California. A resident of Grover Beach, California, and I think that's somewhere in the area of San Luis Obispo, not too far away, I don't think. But here is his pitch. Fouled off at home plate, and it stays the same at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuces wild, 2-2, 2 out. Twins try to preserve a 1-run lead that they got in the first inning, so here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and that's all for Kingman in the second inning. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and 2 men left on base. So we go into the bottom of the second, and the Twins will be coming up. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You might remind people to stay out of that right field area. If you may have already done it, I wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just heard some troubling news. It seems that over on the right field line, there is some broken glass. You might see a couple of ladies over there picking it up. We ask that everybody please keep their children away from that area. It would really bad when they got their toes cut on some. I don't know who did it, but I'm pretty sure they're wearing uniforms.
Well, the public service announcement going on here in the booth tonight. Kingman was taking batting practice before the game in the right field of the first base cages, and evidently they hit 1 ball that got through the K and went up and hit one of the lower lights on the standard, which are not the certifiable light standard lights. They're just to light up an area, and it broke the glass out of it. So anyway, we'll play on. We'll go to the top of the second inning, and the first batter will be the catcher from Andover, Kansas, courtesy of University of Southern Florida, Matthew Buffington.
Number 11, Matthew Buffington.
Right, a strong right-handed hitter lead off. He does not get cheated at home plate. in there and we're ready to go. Here comes the first pitch of the bottom of the second. And it's called a strike. I thought it was a foul tip, but I don't think he did that. I just don't think he held up in time. And the ball hit the ground. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Third base. He's up with it. He's going to throw across the infield and makes the play, and Buffington's out for the first out of the inning. Scoring with us, that is 5-3. We're out number 1. That'll bring up Darlene Ferreira, second baseman. From Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. He's one of our international guys. That our designated hitter, Gutierrez, is from Venezuela. Here comes the first pitch. And it's down low for ball 1. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we still have another pitcher that doesn't really throw extremely hard. It's just likes to throw a lot of off-speed pitches. And there was a fastball that was high, and it was ball 2. 2-0, the count. There's the ground ball, base hit up the middle. Oh, great stop by the second baseman, long throw to first. And he's got him. That's a great play by the second baseman from Kingman. That ball was destined for center field. I thought it was going to get there, but he dove headlong and got the ball on the back of the infield dirt and made a quick throw to first, and Ferreira was out by a foot. Here's Tyler Ott. He singled his first time. And here's a curve ball, slow curve in there for a strike. And he's down in the count 0-1. He only saw one pitch in the first inning, lined in left field for a base hit. Here's a curve ball over the top that stayed over the top, and it's 1-1. Balls outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. I think we got all that static background noise and everything and feedback taken care of. We had to switch microphones because I could hear myself what I said 2 seconds after I delayed. There's a popped up on the infield, going back out into left field is the shortstop, but the left fielder calls him off, and that's all for the Twins in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, and we'll go to the third with the Twins ahead 1-0. Be right back.
Game sponsor once again this evening, JC Construction and Roofing can provide a free roof inspection before you call your insurance company. They will work with your insurance to get your roof repaired. Call JC Construction and Roofing at 316-558-7676 for a free roof inspection.
This is the first game of a short 2-game set with Kingman tonight and tomorrow night. Both games here at Derby, 7 o'clock start. And then after that, the Twins are off Sunday on Father's Day. You fathers give you, if you don't hear from your sons over here, you give them a holler and give them the what for. But I'm sure they'll be talking to you. We take Sunday off Father's Day. On Monday, we'll bust a Great Bend. Play a 7 o'clock game there, spend a night there, and come back again Tuesday night and play them before heading home. On Wednesday and Thursday, we're over at Hayesville, which is about 3 miles from here, straight west of here, and we'll play them. They're the league leaders right now, so they got a pretty good ball club, but again, I think the Twins should be right there. We just have not been playing very well lately, and I don't have an excuse. It's just I do have an excuse. We're losing. That's the only excuse I know. But we're trying to figure it out and pick it up. So we go to the top of the third. And leading off, first pitch, line drive, in the right field for a base hit. That was the pitcher hitting there, the Walsh. Here's Matt Wallachek going back to the top of the lineup. He singled his first time, so the pitcher leads off, who actually hit. He's leading off first base. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Fastball. Didn't miss by much. I thought it was right in there, but the umpire disagreed with me. Here's the curveball, drops from there, and the count. It's 1-1. Wallachek, I know, played for Kingman last year. I think he's goes to Indiana State University. There's a ground ball to second base. Puts it to second for one. Over no play at first base, as Wallachek's pretty fast. But they do pick up the lead runner and make the force for the first out. Here's Gavin Jurek. He steps in. There goes the runner. And here comes the throw, and he is, I guess he's safe. I think our second baseman maybe was in front of the bag. I couldn't really tell if he was or not, but anyways, stolen base for Wallachek. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch from the belt. Swing and a miss, and he had to rip that one. And the count's 1-1. Jorvik struck out his first time. Ward into a stretch. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Up with it. It's Kyle Warren and over to first, and that's the second out of the inning, and Wallachek's advanced to third base.
The third baseman, number 12, Nolan Friend.
Here's Nolan Friend. First pitch grounded foul over by the Twins dugout. And the second pitch. There's a fly ball to right field going back on the warning track. There's Braden Lukart and makes the catch, and that's all for Kingman in the third inning. There was no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And so we go to the bottom of the third. Twins still clinging to a 1-0 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Twin staff have been scouring the parking lot looking for tonight's dirtiest car in the lot. Tonight's dirtiest car contest is sponsored by Liberty Car Wash. If you're the owner of tonight's dirtiest car, please stop by the Twins product table to claim your free tokens for a free car wash. The dirtiest car in the parking lot.
Tell me if I'm boring you to death.
Nissan Altima. My parents said 640FY. Once again, the dirtiest
Yeah.
car in the parking lot is a white Nissan Altima number 640FUY. You're the owner of that crusty heap. Head on down to the product table.
Is that your parents?
No,
Yeah.
they texted me.
Okay.
They said a lot of breathing.
A lot of breathing.
Yeah, they said just move back a little bit.
That just means I'm alive, I think. Like there.
Oh, you would? I mean, you could probably loosen the headset, like pull it apart more.
I think it's. I thought it was. There we go. Okay, we come back to the top of the third inning.
Now batting for your Derby Twins. The center fielder number 9, McConaughey.
Connie Navarro will lead off, the center fielder. He flew out to left field on one pitch last time. And he takes one right in number 9 on the back of his jersey. And he'll be on first base. It's always good to get that leadoff hitter on. And we'll take it even though it was a hit by pitch.
Right fielder.
And here's Braden
Brayden Lucas.
Lukart. Lukart playing right field. Started his collegiate career at the University of Oklahoma. Transferred to Johnson County Community College in Kansas City. Played there last year, had a great year. Here's curveball way outside ball 1. Awarded with a Golden Glove a year ago at Johnson County, and then transferred to Wichita State. Didn't get a lot of at-bats this year, but he's a good-looking hitter. There's a fly ball hit to right field, going back, drifting way back, going way back, and it's off the top of the wall. Runners advancing to third, and Lukart stands in with a stand-up double to the right field wall. That didn't come far from going out of here. The right field is a left-handed hitter's paradise. It's only about where he hit that. It's only about 335 out there, but we got runners on second, third now with nobody out, and Holden Pantier steps in. And the Twins could really use a shot here. Base hit. Here's the first pitch. Low, ball 1. So second, third, nobody out. Wind up, here's Rolf's pitch. Fastball in there on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Rolf looks in, he's got it. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, and this goes all the way to the backstop. The Twins will score a run on a wild pitch, and advancing to third will be Braden Lukart. So runner on third. And the Kingman manager, Toby Muntz, is going out and going to visit with the pitcher. He's got a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. I can't really see who it is out there. It's number 18 something. I think it's 18, but I really can't tell for sure. Toby Muntz not only is the head coach of the Kingman Islanders, he's also the head coach of Kingman High School. He's going to leave him in. And nobody out. A chance to pad or lead a little bit here with Holden Pantier up at the plate. Here's the first or the second pitch. Fly ball, foul, out of play. Count is now 2-2. So it evens up the count.
Oops. Hey, that's liquor.
Rolf's got his sign. Here comes the pitch. And he foul tipped it. No, he didn't. His catcher couldn't handle it. And Pantier took off toward first. Catcher throws him out at first base. That's a K. 1-3
First baseman number 10.
for out number 1.
Mitchell Birdsall.
Here's Mitch Birdsong, the first baseman, or Birdsall, excuse me. Mitch singled his first time up. Infield is in. Fastball outside, ball one. They say this is supposed to add 100 points to your average when they draw the infield in. We'll see. I think Mitch is hitting over 300 anyway. Roundhouse curveball over the top, drops right in for a strike, and the count's 1-1. Richard Gutierrez is standing in the on-deck circle. There's the windup and the pitch. There's a line drive right at the second baseman, and he makes a stab on it for the second out. No chance to get the runner as he wasn't going anywhere. And here comes Richard Gutierrez. He struck out his last time up.
Undesignated hitter, number 15, Richard Gutierrez.
Outside for ball one. Excuse me. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fastball high. Ball two. 2-0. There's the fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Line drive right at the third baseman, and that's all for the Twins in the second inning. But they did come up with another run, 1 run on a hit, 2 hits. No errors, and 1 man left on base. We go to the top of the fourth, and score Twins 2, Kingman 0.
Now batting for the Kingman Islanders, the catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn.
Leading off the top of the fourth for Kingman, the catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn. He singled his last time. Ground ball off the glove of Holden Pantier, and it's a base hit. Ball's hit pretty well. Went right off the glove of Pantier. So I guess that's a base hit. That brings up Luke Clayton. And here's the first pitch to the big left-handers, outside ball 1.
Luke Clayton.
Clayton walked his last time. Here's the stretch from the belt. Curveball on the outside corner. Strike 1. Here's an off-speed pitch down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ward into the stretch, and here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Throw over to first base, the runner back. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back to the screen, and we do it again. Give me a shout. Send me a text. Tell me who's listening, where you're from. We can talk about it and as the game progresses tonight. Oh, yes. He went around, strike three. That ball was a little bit inside, jammed him, and he didn't want to go, but he did. And he is out on a looking third strike. Here's Carter Helm. Right-handed hitter number 33. Ground ball shortstop. Over to second for one. Over to first, not in time. But we get the lead runner and the second out, more importantly, and that brings up Striker Hake, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 1, Striker Hake.
Here's the first pitch, fly ball center field. Got a beat on it, Navarre, and that's all for Kingman in the fourth inning. No runs on a hit. There were no errors, and
Gentlemen, you'll notice a couple of the Twins team starting
one man left on base.
tickets for tonight's half and half contest. You can purchase one ticket for $1 or 10 tickets for $5. Hang on to your ticket, and later we'll draw the winning ticket number. If you have the winning ticket, you'll receive half of the amount collected this evening, and the other half will go to the Derby Twins organization. Our half and half sponsor is Sheldon Automotive, located at 122 North Georgia Avenue in Derby. Sheldon Automotive offers automotive repair and maintenance services. The Twins wish you the very best of luck and thank you for playing.
We come back to the bottom of the fourth. Lance Rolfe is out for his fourth inning of work. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits, couple base on balls, and 1 error, but he's staying in the game. No activity in the Kingman bullpen as we lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Kyler Warren, I believe. Kyler Warren, Matthew Buffington, and Darluan Ferrara. Seven, 8, 9 hitters will lead off here in the bottom of the fourth. That family of hawks I was talking about last night, they're out there past over there by the football field on some cell towers and light towers. There's about 7 or 8 of them now.
Now batting for your Derby Twins.
Here's Kyler Warren, the shortstop.
Warren.
Kyler bounced out to the shortstop his first time. Been nursing a strained hamstring. Here's the first pitch. Whoa, wow. Called it a strike. Looked a little high and outside to me, but then I'm not umpiring. Drops in and low, I guess. I'm not sure where that one was. 1-1 pitch, loops it outside, and it's 2-1. You know, if we just manage our strike zone, we're going to be okay this game as far as our hitters. Hit the pitches they can hit. There's fouled off to the right side, now to play, and the count evens up at 2-2. Kingman has actually out-hit the Twins.
Designated drive.
by 1. They've had 4 hits so far. The Twins have 3, but the Twins have 2 runs. Here comes the pitch. Bouncing ball. Come up with it. Wallachek at third base or shortstop and makes the throw low, and the first baseman can't handle the throw, and that'll be an error on the shortstop. They had him in time to get him, but the first baseman made the stretch, and the throw was just above the dirt, and he couldn't keep it. So, leadoff runner on. Here's Matt Buffington, the catcher. There's a throw to first, and it gets away from the first baseman. It's going all the way to the wall. Here comes Warren around for second. He's heading for third. Here comes the throw, and he is going to be safe sliding in, and that'll be a 2-base throwing there on the pitcher, Rolfs. That'll be an E1. And third base, nobody out, and it counts 1-0 on Buffington. That was the first pitch inside. Outside ball 2, 2-0. Here comes the pitch, way outside ball 3. And we got some more action down here in the Kingman bullpen. This might be the same guy who was up. It kind of looks like the same frame anyway. And 4 straight, and runners on first and third as Matt Buffington walks. That brings up Darlewin Ferrara, the second baseman. Take this opportunity to let you know this. I'm Jeff Wells. I'm the general manager of the Twins. I've recruited most of these players out here with the help of a few other people, one of them being head coach Colton Flax. And I have to say, we got a great group of kids. They're great guys. They're just fine young men. We're just trying to hit the trigger that gets them going here, and I think we're finding it, but they gotta get out and get after it. So it's up to them there to respond. Here's Ferrara. He grounded out to second base on a great play by the second baseman his last time up. First pitch in the dirt behind the catcher, not very far enough to go anywhere. And it's ball 1. Kyler Warren on third base has got speed, and Matthew Buffington on first base is maybe an average runner. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive right to the shortstop, and that's out number 1. Go back to the top of the lineup. Here's Tyler Otts.
The left fielder number 2, Tyler Otts.
We need to bring home this runner here, Tyler. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball down low for ball 1. The outfield is giving Otts the right field line. They're playing him over in right center and maybe shading him a little over toward left field. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2 inside. 2-0. Three and 0 on an inside pitch, and we go again here. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is McConaughey Navarro. High ball four, loads them up. So one out, bases loaded. McConaughey Navarro coming to the plate. And here comes the coach from Kingman out to the mound. And he pats him on his glove shoulder. I don't know if that means good job or we're going to make a change, but he's going to bring in the right-hander from the bullpen. And we'll see who this is. So we got a change coming in, a call to the bullpen, and we will be back here in just a minute on the Derby Twins Network. Xander Roberts. New pitcher for Kingman is number 19, Xander Roberts. From Augusta, Kansas, pitched at Tabor College up the road at Hillsboro College, Hillsboro, Kansas. Tabor College is an NAIA school in the Kansas Athletic Conference. Right-hander, anyway. So we'll see what he's got. The bases loaded with Twins.
Kingman Islanders, number 19, Xander Roberts.
The bases are going to be loaded with Twins. Roberts is a right-hander. Twins are going to see a little bit more of a hard thrower than what they saw previous. And it'll be up to them to be able to make the change on it.
Now batting for your Derby Twins, the center fielder number 9.
Here's McConaughey Navarro. Let's see what he can do. And they're giving him the right field line too. They're pulling him over toward left. Curveball, slow curve in there on the outside corner for strike one. Wasn't the one he wanted. Into the stretch, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Off the second baseman's glove. One run is home. Here comes another run coming in to score, and that's got to be an error. I'm thinking that ball probably should have been fielded. Regardless, the Twins did score 2 runs on it, and the bar gets to first base.
The right fielder number
E4. Here's Braden Lucart. Curveball outside. Ball one. Kyler Warren scores on that, as does Matthew Buffington. And the Twins have doubled their lead to 4-0. Here's the wind-up. Actually, the stretch, and the ball's inside for ball 1. Braden Lucar's up hitting now. He hit one off the right field, top of the right field wall his last time for a double. And he fouls this off to the left side, over past third base and out of the plane area. For strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. Still 1 out. Runners on first and second. Tyler Rutt's on second. McKinney DeBarro on first. And the pitch outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Just heard from the Richards. They're listening and watching out in Las Vegas tonight. Caden's out of the lineup, feeling a little bit dehydrated. I know he was drinking a little Pedialyte before the game when I was down there, so he'll be back in tomorrow probably. There's a ground ball to second base. He flips it to second for 1 and no play at first as Tyler Rott goes to third base. So that'll be a fielder's choice. 4-6.
Holden Pantier.
Here's Holden Pantier steps in. Ball outside for ball 1. Holden tonight has walked and he's struck out once. Runners first and third lead away, and the pitch. Fastball low. Ball 2, 2-0. Mitchell Birdsall would be next if Holden can keep it going here. Fastball 3-0. Missed down and away. Strike 1. Ball 4. Bases loaded again.
First baseman, number 10, Mitchell Birdsall.
Here's Mitchell Birdsall. Stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Strike 1. Bases loaded. 2 out. We're just in the bottom of the 4th. The Twins have a 4-0 lead. And the pitch. Curveball. Dropped outside. Ball 2. Fastball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a curveball that drops in for a strike, and the count evens out 2-2. Bases juiced with Twins. They lead away. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off and out of play on the right side, and we'll do it again.
Foul sponsored tonight is Shelton Collision West Patriot right here in Derby.
2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and the Twins leave the bases loaded in the fourth. They did, however, pick up 2 runs, and we lead 4-0 after 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Twin staff have been surveying the parking lot for tonight's cleanest car in the lot. Tonight's cleanest car is sponsored by Panther Car Wash, located at 1133 Rainbow Drive behind Wendy's off Rock Road in Derby. Tonight's cleanest car in the lot is a white Ford Fusion, license plate number 151NEM. Once again, the cleanest car in the lot is a white Ford Fusion, license plate number 151NEM. If you're the owner of tonight's cleanest car, please stop by the Twins product table to claim a free car wash from Panther Car Wash and keep that car sparkling clean.
Okay, we go to the top of the 5th inning.
Number 24, Kyle Reese.
And leading off will be the right fielder, Kyle Reese. Fastball low, ball 1. Ground ball, shortstop. Up with it is Warren, and over to first base, and the first out of the inning is retired.
The designated hitter, number 30, Lane Rolls.
Here's the DH and former pitcher, Lane Rolls. He's still hitting. And takes the first pitch in for a strike. Ball 1. Curveball just missed on the outer part of the plate. Ball 2. Here's, let me see. Nope, he didn't go, they say. He just didn't offer, and it's 3-1. So 1 out. Here's Ward, in there for strike 2. This might be the longest a Twins pitcher has went, the starting pitcher has went in this season. I'm not positive about that, but we're in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Going over to cut it off is Tyler Otts, and
Shortstop, number 27, Ben Wallachek.
that's a base hit for Lane Rolls. Here's Lonnie Wallachek, or not Lonnie, Brian Wallachek. Picks it up, throws to first, and he gets him at first. Oh, he called him safe. Wow. That looked like he was out. That ball was hit to the second baseman, Ferrara. He may have had a chance at a double play, but it kind of bounced around his glove a little bit, and he threw it to first, and the runner was called safe. And Not sure I agree, but that's the way it is, and it's first and second with one out, and Gavin Jurovic is up to the plate. Ball one. Wow. That would be an error on Ferrara. And curveball outside, ball two. There's the stretch, and here comes the 2-0 pitch. Popped up foul and backing out of play. Jurovic had a cut at it. Jervis has struck out once, and he's also bounced out to the shortstop. 0 for 2 right now. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, third base. Pantier up with it. Second for one. Over to first, not in time, but they did get the force at second. And that's 2 outs with now a runner on first and third.
The third baseman, number 12, Nolan Friend.
Here's Nolan Friend. Wallachek is standing on third base. Ground ball. Up with it is Ferrara, and he got him. He called him out. I wasn't sure that was going to happen, but he did call him out. The ground ball, I was riding, and the ground ball on the first pitch was to the second baseman to the right or left of him. He made the play and got him barely at first base, so no damage done, even though there was 2 left in the top of the 5th. Twins coming to bat, 4-0 Twins.
Please pull out those white colored tickets that you received when you entered Panther Field this evening. It's time for our Fan of the Game giveaway. Featuring giveaways from Applebee's, MJB Heating and Cooling, American Shaman CBD of Derby, Smith Chiropractic, Legends Nutrition, and Little Buster's Sports Bar and Grill. The winning Fan of the Game ticket number is 325075. Once again, the winning Fan of the Game ticket number is 325075. Please bring your winning ticket to the product table to collect your prizes. I'd also like to announce a couple of other winners. The winner of our Dirtiest Car contest is Sarah Meyer. She could probably take lessons from the Cleanest Car winner, Bailey Kazak. Now batting for your Derby Twins.
Okay, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Designated hitter number 15, Richard Gutierrez. Richard tonight has walked out or struck out and also lined out to the third base. He fouls the first one back, strike one. There's a line drive, base hit into center field. Ball coming back to the infield, leadoff single in the 5th inning for Richard Gutierrez. That'll bring up Kyler Warren. Kyler tonight
Number 8, Kyler
has got on an error and scored and also grounded out to shortstop. So he's 0 for 2, but has scored a run. Here's the first pitch. Fastball outside, ball one. Fastball throw back to first base, and Gutierrez back. So it's 2-0, and first two pitches haven't really been close. Other scores up in Newton, the Kansas Cannons are on top of the Newton Rebels 7-0 in the top of the sixth. Fouled back, count 2-1. And over in Hutchinson in the top of the fifth, it's the Hutchinson Monarchs and the Diamond Kings all tied at 1.
And flicker.
Two and one. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Outside in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. In the on deck circle is Matthew Buffington, the catcher. Here we go. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a fastball. That ball was, that was strike 3. I thought it was strike 2. Okay, well, he's out, and it's 1 out. Apologize, I got caught up with the count there.
The catcher, number 11, Matthew Buffington.
Here's Matthew Buffington. He's walked and scored. And he's been out third to first. Then fastball in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Took a little something off that one. Pulled the string, and Matthew Buffington swung at it and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball, 2-2. There goes a runner. And here's the throw into second base, and the throw is off, and a stolen base for Richard Gutierrez.
Tonight's stolen base sponsor is Ron Paul of Northwestern Mutual. Line is located at 1224 Southeast Lewis Drive in Mulvane.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled off over by the Twins bench, and the count remains full. So Buffington is fighting him off, trying to find the pitch he can handle. Here's the pitch. Oh, struck him out, pulled the string on that one. So there's 2 outs, 2 strikeouts in a row for Roberts. And that brings up Darlene Ferreira. Darlewin, I should say. And Darlewin is a switch hitter, comes in this time for the first time batting from the left side of the batter's box. So he'll hit left-handed against the right-hander Roberts with Gutierrez at second base. Swing and a miss for a strike. Here comes his 0-1 pitch inside. Ball 1. Seems like his fastball, he's having a little trouble with control on his fastball, but then he pulls the string and he's able to get the hitters to offer at it. One ball, 1 strike. There's a slow curve in for a strike through 2, swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Ball 3, and the ball gets away from the catcher and goes all the way back to the screen, and Gutierrez gets to third base. There's ball 2, excuse me. Two and two. Call strike 3 on a curveball. And that's all for the Twins in the 5th inning. And Roberts struck out the side in between a base hit from Gutierrez. So we go to the top of the 6th inning with the Twins leading 4-0, and we'll be back in a minute.
If you know the answer to tonight's trivia question, hurry down to the Twins product table located on the side of the concession stand. If you're the first fan with the correct answer, you'll receive Applebee's cards for free food at a local Applebee's. Our sponsor for tonight's trivia question is Miller Electric, located at 629 North Georgia Avenue, right here in Derby. They offer residential and commercial electrical services. And tonight's trivia question is, who has hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball history? Once again, who has hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball history? Now batting for the Kings.
Leading off in the top of the 6th inning, the catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn, steps in. He's got a base hit. Two base hits for tonight. 2 singles. And Lucas Ward comes out for the 6th inning of work. First pitch, ground ball foul over toward the Twins dugout. And we lead him off with a strike. Here's the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game.
The first baseman, number 40, Luke Clayton.
Here's the first baseman, number 40, Luke Clayton, big left-handed hitter. Here's the stretch from the belt. The pitch inside, ball 1. Curveball stayed outside, and the count is now 2-0. Starting to get a little rattling down there in the Twins bullpen. Let's see what's going on. Fastball outside, ball 3. 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Right down Broadway for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a fastball. That brings the count full. And nobody out. Runner leads away at first base. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. It goes off the catcher's glove, and he's not very far though. So be runners at first and second with nobody out, and Coach Flax is coming out to the mound and is going to talk to not only Lucas Ward, but the entire infield. Looks like we've got a left-hander out in the bullpen. That should be probably Stephen Vasquez, I believe. Starting to get loose. Coach coming back down into the dugout now. We're ready to go. And they got runners at first and third. Nobody out, and Carter Helm.
That's center fielder.
Helm has went out unassisted to first base and also grounded out fielder's choice his last time up. We'd take a fielder's choice right now. We'd take a double play ball right now. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the first pitch. Turns to bunt and misses it. Strike one, and oh boy. They were looking to bunt. The runner at second base got way off second base. Buffington threw behind him and didn't miss him by much. So 0-1 is the count. There's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Wasn't bunting that time, fouled it off to the right side, and it's 0-2.
That's three. That's three on that guy.
Lucas Ward working in his sixth inning with runners first and second, nobody out. And there he is, called strike three for the first out of the inning. That's a good pitch. Attaboy, Lucas.
The second baseman, number 1, Striker Hake.
Here's Striker Hake, the second baseman. He turns to bunt. He does. He bunts it down. Lucas gets it and tosses over to first, and runners go to second, third, but there's 2 out now. So that'd be a sacrifice by Hake.
The right fielder, number 24, Kyle Reese.
Here's Kyle Reese. Steps in. Right fielder, right-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, or base hit to left field. There's 1 run home. Here comes a guy around third. He's going to score. Here's the throw. Is off, way off the line, and it's now a 4-2 ball game. So Reese comes with a 2-run base hit. And we're going to make a pitching change here. The Twins are, and we'll be right back in just a jiffy. Be back in it.
Sponsored by Tim Hicks, Shelter Insurance Agent. Tim has helped generations of families get the right coverage at the right price. Please call Tim Hicks' office at 316-788-4271 or stop by his office at 124 South Baltimore right here in Derby to learn more about Shelter Insurance.
That's all for Lucas Ward. He goes 5 2/3 and stands to. He's responsible for 1 run out there. He can be the winner. He can't be the loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, now
And this is Steven Vasquez
Steven Vasquez.
comes in, and he'll be in relief. Left-hander. Good outing by Lucas Ward. Threw the ball well. Steven Vasquez is uncommitted this year about where he's going to go to school this coming fall. Anyway, he pitched a year ago at Western Arizona Junior College, so I'm not sure exactly what he's doing this next year. But he joined the Twins here early in the season. Left-handed pitcher, throws the ball well. Here's the former pitcher, now the designated hitter. He had a base hit last time. Lane Rolfs, left-hander against left-hander, and here's the pitch. What's going on? They call it balk? He must have called it balk. Not sure what he did unless he didn't hesitate and come to set. So running around second base now, and here's the pitch. Fouled off, back, counts 0-1. Now what? Now they call it another balk. Now here comes
Tonight's umpire sponsor is
Coach
Ray
Flax, and I'm not sure
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
what he's doing. He just balked him to third. I didn't see anything wrong with that pitch. So this guy's going to get more than one crack at him. So we balked him to second and third. And throws the first one for a ball. He didn't balk that time, I guess. And his windup. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball two. It didn't look too bad to me, but he just needs to kind of take a deep breath and get back into focus and throw some strikes right here. And it's ball three. Oh, a strike. Strike one. That was a delayed call. The balk on the umpire. So 2-1. Fouled off, and it's 2-2, I think, unless there was a balk. Yeah. Two balls and two strikes. Two out. Runner on third base. He foul tipped it. Want to get this guy here. Don't want to go to the top of the lineup. Let's end it right here. 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs home for Kingman. And goes past the catcher. Here comes the throw to home. And he's safe. He beat it. Wild pitch. It was close, but he beat the throw. So it's 4-3 now, and it's a 3-2 count. Here's the windup. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off, and we'll do it again.
Oops. Hey, that's liquor.
And there's ball 4. So a lot of things happened at that particular time at bat.
Number 27.
2 balks, a wild pitch, and a walk. And here's Ben Wallachek. He's got he's got one hit tonight in 4 at bats. Vasquez sets and the pitch. Boy, I don't know. Inside, ball one. Right now, Vasquez is his own worst enemy, I got a feeling. There's a line drive. It's going to drop into right center field for the base hit. Runner's going to head toward third, and he'll make it without a throw as the throw comes into the shortstop at second base, and it's first and third with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 20, Gavin Jurovich.
Here's Gavin Jurvik comes in. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Right-handed hitter. Wallachek on first, leads away. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Here comes the throw to first, and that's all for Kingman in the 6th inning, but they came up with 3 runs, and the score is 4-3 Twins going into the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th, excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to tonight's trivia question, who has hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball history? The answer is Barry Bonds. The winner of tonight's trivia was Andy Orchard. We want to thank Steve and Penny Minson with Miller Electric for sponsoring tonight's trivia question. Call them today at 316-788-0471. We'd also like to thank our game sponsor again, JC Construction and Roofing. JC Construction and Roofing has been Derby family owned since 2010 and have built new homes in the Derby community. Need a room remodel? Call JC Construction and Roofing at 316-558-7676 for a free estimate for any home project or repair.
Okay, we're back. I said it was the bottom of in the 7th. It's actually the bottom of the 6th. The Twins are ahead 4-3. We'll have the top of the lineup: Otts, Navarro, and Lukart in the bottom of the 6th. So we got the guys slated who can set the table and get it done. Tyler Ross has got a base hit and walk among his times at bat tonight.
Batting for your Derby Twins, the left fielder, number 2, Tyler Otts.
Left-handed hitter up against Xander Roberts. There's the windup and the pitch. Ball outside, ball 1. There's a line drive. 1 hop to shortstop, over to first. First out of the inning is in the books. Here's
Number 9, Makani Navarro.
Here's Makani Navarro, center fielder, steps in. Here comes the first pitch to Makani, and it's low and outside for a ball. Braden Lukart is in the on-deck circle, waiting his turn here. Ball 2 outside. 2-0. Swing and fouled off to the left side, now to play, and the count's 2-1. McConaughey having a good start here. He's hitting over 400 so far this summer. Inside, ball 3. 3-1. Tried to jam him. McConaughey held up on that swing. Here he comes. Fly ball, center field. Making the play as a center fielder for out number 2. And that brings up Braden Lukart. Braden hit one off the top of the right field wall, and the
Braden.
His first time up. Actually, he walked his first time up. He hit it the second time up. And he got on a fielder's choice his last time. There's a line drive right at the center fielder. Off his glove, and it's going to run all the way to the wall. Here comes Lukart into second base, and that'll be a error on Kingman center fielder. He ate. It'd be nice to make them pay right here. Here is Holden Pantier. Holden has singled,
Third baseman
lined
number
out, and
14,
struck out.
Holden Pantier.
Come on, Holden. It's your time. Base hit here. Curveball in for a strike. On deck is Mitch Birdsall. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Low and gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for Lukart to advance, and it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a line drive. This one's right at the center fielder. He's not going to goof up on this one. He makes the play. Hit well, but right at him, and just had to go back a few steps. For the Twins, no runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on base.
Pull out those green-colored tickets. It's time for a half-and-half drawing. The Twins collected a total of $105, so the winner this evening will take home $52.50. Tonight's half-and-half winning ticket number is 763694. Once again, the half-and-half winning ticket number is 763694. We'd like to thank everyone who purchased the ticket for their support of the Derby Twins and our half-and-half sponsor, Shelton Automotive. Call them at 316-927-2390 for all your automotive repairs and maintenance needs. Please take your winning ticket to our product table for your winnings.
Now we go to the top of the seventh inning. One-run ball game. Twins on top 4-3. Twins have 4 runs on only 4 hits. 3 runs on 8 hits for Kingman, but Kingman has made 4 errors tonight. There's a line drive base hit to left center field. That one's going to be extra bases. Coming up with his McKinney, he's going to throw on back into the infield, and no outs and runner on second base for Kingman in the 7th inning.
The catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn.
That was Friend who hit that ball. Here's Austin Lynn. He got 3 hits tonight. Let's see what happens here. Fastball high and outside, ball 1. Need to get these guys out. We can't afford to put them on base. Here's the stretch from the belt and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike. 1-1. Again, the Twins just haven't hit the ball tonight, and you know it's they got to make those adjustments. Here's the stretch, the pitch, high and outside, ball 2. We got action in the Twins bullpen, right-hander. I'm not sure who it is out there, but swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out on a high fastball. First out of the inning. That brings up first baseman Luke Clayton, number 40.
First baseman, number 40, Luke Clayton.
Curveball down in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball, catcher, good block by Buffington. That ball kind of got away from him, but he was right on top of it. Base runner Friend had ideas of heading to third base, but thought otherwise. As Buffington corralled that pretty quickly. So 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball high, ball 3. The Twins pitchers just aren't helping themselves. We get a good outing from and ball 4, he walked him. Here comes Coach Flax to the mound. Diaz. We're going to change pitchers. Luis Diaz is coming in to throw. And we'll see if Lewis can shut these guys down. Runners on first and second with 1 out.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Derby Twins, number 37, Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz is on for his relief appearance. With 1 out here in the 7th. And the Twins in a little bit of a jam here with runners on first and second. The hitter will be Carter Helm. Helm tonight has been out unassisted to first base, has grounded into a force play, and has struck out.
The center fielder, number 33, Carter Helm.
Here's Carter Helm. Steps in against Luis Diaz. Diaz looks down for a sign. He's got it into the stretch. Here comes his first pitch. And it's inside ball one. And then the stretch, here comes the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to second base. Up with it is second baseman. Over the first, double play, and that ends the inning. Nice play by Ferrara as he flipped it over to Warren at second, and he relayed it to first for the double play. For Kingman, no runs on a hit, no errors. One left. After 6 1/2 innings, the Twins are ahead 4-3 as we take a break.
There's nothing better than a community bank like Citizens Bank of Kansas. It's ready to help you with your financial needs for your home and business. Visit our 2 Derby branches or 8 other branches in South Central Kansas for that community feel built on long-term relationships. That's Citizens Bank of Kansas, member FDIC.
We ought to be running on this guy if we get on base.
Tonight's half and half winner was Billy Halaka.
Going to the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Birdsall will lead it off for Twins. It'll be Birdsall, Gutierrez, and Kyler Warren. 5, 6, 7 hitters, 5, 6, 7 spot hitters, I should say.
First baseman number 10, Mitchell Birdsall.
Need some base hits, Mitchell. Curveball, slow, inside there for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a ball that was probably a little bit outside. 0-2. Got to win the battle here. And strike 3 on 3 pitches. And that's all for Birdsall. Here's Gutierrez. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, number 15, Richard Gutierrez.
Gutierrez steps in. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Fastball outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball high. 2-2. And curveball outside, ball 3. Fastball down the middle, called strike 3. And here's Kyler Warren. The Twins are not competing at home plate, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I can just tell you that right now.
Kyler Warren.
Fastball outside. There's a fly ball left center field. That's going to be in the gap. Center fielder over to cut it off. Here comes, nope. Kyler Warren thought better of it and held up. It's probably a good call. It's 2 outs. No sense in getting thrown out at second base with 2 outs. As Matthew Buffington comes in. Good hit by
The catcher,
Kyler Warren.
number 11, Matthew Buffington.
Here's the stretch, and here's the first pitch. Ground ball. Second baseman steps on second base, and that's all for the Twins. No runs on a hit, no errors, no one left. After 7, Twins still ahead 4-3. And we'll be right back. Go to the top of the 8th here. Luis Diaz out on the mound, extinguished the rally last inning from the Kingman Islanders, and they lead off the top of the 8th. With number 24, or no, number 1. Number 1 had it. Okay, that was striker Hake. He just bounced out to the pitcher.
The right fielder, number 24, Kyle Reese.
Here's Kyle Reese. He's a right fielder, number 24. He's got 1 hit on the night. Here's the stretch from the back. Here comes Luis Diaz, first pitch in there for a strike. Diaz has good movement on his fastball. He also has a nice little slider he rolls in there. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Twins will be right back out here tomorrow night against these same Kingman Islanders. Game time 7 o'clock, and you can pick up the broadcast by going to the Twins website on the home page. And he struck him out. So that's 2 outs. And the designated hitter, Lane Rolfs. He's got one base hit tonight out of three times up, excuse me. Fastball low. Ground ball right back to Diaz. He'll flip it over. 3 up, 3 down in the 8th. 4-3 the Twins. And we'll be right back after this. Okay, back for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off will be the second baseman, number 3, Darlewin Ferreira. Steps in. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball. Swing and a miss on a curveball. It was on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And foul tip. Ball 2 looked kind of like a quick pitch there to me, but maybe not. It's just he just kind of was no wind up to it, Ed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a ground ball. And he's going to beat it out at first base. That probably was a base hit because the first baseman deflected the ball and his second baseman really couldn't get to it. That'll be an infield hit for Ferrara. And that brings up Tyler Otts, the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 2, Tyler Otts.
Here's the stretch from the belt. There goes the runner, and it's fouled off. Someone needs to tell Darlewin it's a foul ball. There you go. Now he can go back. Tyler Otts tried to sacrifice and bunt the ball, but Ferrara down to second base, and he fouled it off to the over by the dugout there on the third base side. So 1 strike count. Let's see what happens here. Ferrara leads away. Roberts looking in for a sign. He's got it. Here comes the pitch. They're going to bunt it again. This time he does put it down, and the only play will be at first base as Ferrara slides into second safely. Good sacrifice bunt on the part of Tyler Otts.
Center fielder, number 9, Makani Navarro.
Here's McConaughey Navarro. McConaughey needs to drive one and get one. Fly balls doesn't help us right here. There's a big gap in between second base and first base. I'll just drive one through there. That would score a run, I think. Fastball outside. Nobody in the bullpen for Kingman. There's a stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch to Navarro. There's a line drive on one hop to second baseman. Throw over to first, and Navarro's out as Ferreira goes over to third base. So we're 90 feet away from a run. We just need to get a base hit to score him.
Our right fielder, number 21, Braden Lucard.
Here's Braden Lucard. Curveball in for a strike on the outside corner. 2 down. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Low blocked by the catcher, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Holden Pantier's on deck. If Lucard can reach. There's a curveball high and the ball's 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball to center field. Going back as a center fielder. He's tracking it. He can't get it. It's over his head. That will be a double for Braden Lucard. And the run scores, and the Twins are up 4-2. That ball was hit a little harder, I think, than the center fielder first realized, and he went back on it like he had it. And then at the last minute, he had to leap up, and it was over his head. So that'll be a double for Lucard and an RBI. And here's Holden Pantier. 2 out. Strike 1 on Pantier. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Inside and low ball 1. 1-1. There's a fastball outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. There's a line drive, base hit left field. Here comes Lucard, and he's going to score. There goes Pantier to second base, and oh, goodness sake, they called him out, and I think that was a reflex play. But the run counts. Base hit by Pantier, run scores on Lucard, so he's in with a run, and the Twins scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th, and now are at a 6-3 lead going into the 9th. And the Twins are going to have a new pitcher come in. It's going to be Alejandro Venegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Derby Twins. Numbers
30.
30, Alejandro Venegas.
Okay, we'll be seeing the 1-2 work back to the top of the lineup. Leading off the top of the ninth inning
Now batting for the Islanders, the shortstop.
for
number
Kingman,
27,
number 27, the shortstop, Ben Wallachek. He's got 2 hits for the evening. Alejandro Venegas, excuse me. Leads in and throws it high and outside for ball 1. Fastball in for a strike. 1-1. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Fastball high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Foul straight back and the count's full.
Oops. Okay, that's liquor.
Three balls, 2 strikes on Wallachek, right-handed hitter, leadoff hitter for the Kingman, and ball 4. Buffington thought that was strike 3, and he was waiting for the sign, but he never got it. So, leadoff walk on. Twins need to throw strikes, don't need to walk
Now left
hitters.
field, number 20, Gavin Jurovich.
Here's Gavin Jurovic. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball into right field. Drifting over is Lukart. He'll make the play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 12, Nolan Friend.
Here's Nolan Friend. Would Mr. Friend be a candidate for a double play inning ground ball maybe? Fastball outside. Quick throw to first. Runner back. 1 out. Fastball high, 2-0. In there for a strike, fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Popped up. Going out is the shortstop, coming in as the center fielder. And Navarro takes order and calls him off, and he's got it for the second out. And that'll bring up
Catcher, number 21, Austin
the
Lynn.
catcher, number 21, Austin Lynn. And Lynn's got 3 hits on the night. Here's the stretch, and your first pitch popped up foul, backing out of play, and he was swinging.
Oops. KNS Liquor.
Venegas looks for a sign. He's got it. Wallachek leads away at first. Here comes the pitch. Curveball drops in there for strike 2. It's 0-2. Twins are 1 pitch away from their 3rd victory in a row. We'll maybe shouldn't have said that, but we'll see if we can get it done right here. Here comes the pitch. Outside, curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a stretch. From the belt, here comes the pitch. Fouled back and away, and the count remains 1-2. Venegas has got a sign. He's ready. Here it is. Outside, 2-2. We don't want to walk this guy. Tying runs in the on-deck circle. 2-2. Fouled ball over toward the third base dugout. Dancing out of the way was Rich Gutierrez. So we'll try it again. Fouled back. Probably was ball 3, but he was swinging. You got to protect the plate here if you're the hitter. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight for the Twins. A little cooler than it was last night. Fouled back and on how to play again, off to the right side. Pepper in the parking lot with foul balls, and umpire's out of them, so got to reload. Here's the stretch. Ground ball, foul. I'm not sure how many ground ball foul or how many foul balls that is this guy's hit. 11 pitches. It's 2-2, so that's been about 6 or 7 foul balls. He's a little pesky up here. Here's this pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-2, 2 out. The runner will be going. First baseman backs off. He's not holding him on now, so he'll get a great jump. Fouled back. The whole team be chasing foul balls on this one. Three and two. 2 out. Top of the 9th. Popped up. Going over his Ferrari. He's there. He makes the catch. And the Twins win game 1 of the series 6-3 over the Kingman Islanders. Good victory tonight. Good pitching late. Good pitching early. And it's a good effort for the Twins. Came back with some hits in the 9th and put a little pad on it. Good victory for the Twins. Tomorrow night we'll be right back out here against these same Kingman Islanders. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a pleasant evening and good night from Derby. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. You know, I don't want to be Oh, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be a real jerk. But why does she up here complaining about a broken leg over there? I mean, if anybody with any sense at all would walk over there, they'd see this broken leg. Wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think she was just worried about somebody getting, like a kid or a dog or somebody getting cut.
Yeah,
But but what they needed to just do was go fix it. Go, you're worried about it, go pick it up.
yeah.
You don't, like, why, how would I know where a plug-in is over there? I don't know where the hell's over there.
Plug in,
Yeah. That's like,
like for a vacuum cleaner.
yeah. Like, I don't know.
Well, I had a couple people say that three of them were part on there, but
And that's a, you know, as a manager of people and, you know, a former coach, there are certain, like, as a manager, I need people to make decisions. So if it's too hard, I can make a decision for you, but what I need to do is trust that my people are going to make decisions. Now,
Right.
maybe it's not the right decision all the time,
yeah.
but I always equate it to the same thing. If you're coaching kids, and they're in the outfield, just go ahead and push the stop. If you're coaching